I'm going to talk about the information paragraph in an academic or research paper or thesis. Now, the idea behind this paragraph is that you're presenting minimal research or literature reviews. So these are papers that are probably positional or idea papers, or they could be reviews of the literature, but they're giving a general overview, maybe an opinion, an educated opinion or articulated position, and you're summarizing those. They're very useful when you want to start out a paper or a thesis with an overview about the importance of a topic or presenting general strengths and challenges of an approach, behavior, or technique. So let's take a look at this one. It starts out with a number of problems have been identified with using a lecture-based approach. And then lecturing may not be effective at promoting levels of learning beyond knowledge, and then the authors are cited. The author of this paper talks a bit about that and then moves to the next point. In addition, so there's a linking word. In addition, lectures may not be sufficiently tailored to the specific needs of individual students. And then there's a sentence about this. And then, moreover, during a lecture, instructors may have only limited feedback from students. And then a sentence about that. And then finally, and then the last point. Another way of doing this is the person could have written, there are at least 4 problems which have been identified with using a lecture-based approach, and then they could have put in first, then second, third, and then finally. If you run out of linking words, you can use that kind of style. But the statements here are quite general, and they don't involve specific research, specific subjects. It is position papers, and indeed, I will scroll down here. When I look at the actual authors, uh, first one is a book, and the remaining ones are actually idea papers. They're not research papers. So this is a general overview about the challenges or problems with a lecture-based approach. May not have been the sole focus of the paper, but it's an introduction about problems with a lecture-based approach. If there isn't specific research on that and only position papers, this is the kind of paragraph that you would include. So to recap, there's a general statement followed by 3 or 4, could be more, but statements supporting that general statement. So this one says a number of problems have been identified with a lecture-based approach. And so now we go into those specific problems, well, in this case, 4 problems with that approach.